What's up, fellow noobs? Today we're going to be playing The Casting of Frank Stone. This is episode 2, so if you have not seen episode 1, please kindly go find it. Or, maybe you're just cray-cray and you like to watch episodes out of order. Anyways, let's get going. What? Thought I had a... Okay. There it is. I was like, I know I was on chapter 2, okay? I am not playing through that again. No, I don't know.
Why are all the lights off? Beats me. Hello?
Let's take a look around.
Hello? We've arrived.
God, I forgot how dark it is. I did get a new mic, so we'll be recording on that. I'm still trying to adjust all the sounds in my headphones and the computer and all of that fun stuff. So, let's look around. I don't want to go anywhere that might be... Oh, jeez Louise. I want to look around first before we move on anywhere. But I don't want to take too much time to look around because, you know. Oh, sketchy toolbox. Oh, yeah. Interesting, the little Monopoly pieces. I am squinting. Like, between the lights on my desk and me trying to see, I know I'm squinting. I'm so
This seems
excited
a
for
bit
this
more
game.
lively.
It's just someone playing the organ.
Ah, ladies. Hello, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Didn't exactly get explicit directions as to what to do once I got here, so.
Yeah, same.
I am so sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Stan. And you would be?
Maddie.
Maddie. Beautiful name. Short for Madeline.
Madison, actually.
Ah. Middle name Lexington?
What?
Midtown. The Big Apple? The city that never sleeps. Home to the most beautiful of women and fiendishly desperate of men.
Madison Avenue. Okay, got it.
A fitting name for such a lovely lady.
I don't like him at all. We'll just go with casual.
Have you been waiting here a while?
Not more than a minute and less than a lifetime.
Is that long?
Well, it certainly felt that way until you arrived. The front door was
God.
unlocked, so I wandered around and made myself at home. Till I found a way to really make myself at home.
Isn't it kind of weird there's no one here? I mean, we were invited, right?
Ah, yes, well, one could write a book in all the incomprehensible complexities of British hospitality. Many have, in fact.
Oh, Stan, this is...
Linda Castle. I am such a huge fan of your work. I'm at a loss for words. I am just humbled by your presence.
Okay, sure.
Bruno Stanford III, at your beck and call. Only if you call me Stan.
Sure.
Truly an honor. Truly.
Wow, I didn't realize you were, like, famous.
Famous construct, and I'm not.
Oh no, there I would beg to differ. Your modesty is only outweighed by your incredible body of work. Living and dying by the light of the moon, transcendent. Blood on the brain, mandatory. Forgotten flesh. I don't even know where to begin.
All right, okay.
Miss Castle, you are the quintessential countercultural cinematic icon of our times.
I appreciate the kind words. I just didn't expect them here.
Wow, so you're really the quintessential cult counter culture icon.
Wait, didn't you two come here together?
Oh, no, I mean, yeah, we drove in together, but only the last couple miles.
I had some car trouble.
I see. I'm sorry. I thought that you were Miss Castle's assistant.
Nope, just me. Wait, should I be flattered or insulted by that?
Oh, well, I didn't mean.
I'm just flattered you think I have an assistant.
I'm sure if you did, she would not be nearly as charming as Miss Avenue.
Your last name is Avenue?
No, 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 no.
What? Did I miss something?
Only that we are at a loss at what to do in the absence of our host, wherever they may be.
I guess we should keep looking around. I mean, why not at this point?
Maybe our host has left something out for us.
What do you do, Stan?
Man,
Oh, I won't bore you with all the details, but it involves money and fast cars and trading. Well, nothing illegal, obviously.
the Epic
Oh,
of Gilgamesh.
obviously.
Oh, you can open it. It's like
A bit
Linda
of
was in the
light
room, was she
bedtime
not?
reading.
Yeah, for real. Interesting. Wasn't that like one of the demons' names? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not that educated.
Huh. Movie poster inside a cabinet. Interesting choice. Murder Mill.
That is interesting.
Hey, either of you heard of Murder Mill?
Holy
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
no B. You're kidding, right?
No.
Not the only one around here who's familiar with it.
Wait. This is one of yours?
It's one of the first things
She's
I
like,
ever
"It's
worked
not my
on.
best."
Super low budget. We had no idea what we were doing. Should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it hadn't.
Why?
Well, things tend to get blown out of proportion.
I heard it was only screened a few times, and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage.
No, come on.
Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
Look, I'm sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements, like
What? Who?
the government. When they confiscated and destroyed every existing copy of the film,
Oh, give me a break.
I heard they kept at least one, just in case. And the CIA's got this secret lab called Leary's Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
How do you know all this?
I'm a fan. And it pays. to
It's
know this kind of stuff.
conspiracy. What do you mean? You're taking everything he says as fact. You're like, oh yeah, yeah. That guy, big brain.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
Ah, good. I see you three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very sorry for the delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my full attention while we are together.
Ah, yes. And speaking of needing attention,
All dried up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too capable of a negotiator when you're sober.
and twice that when I'm not.
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just Maddie.
Oh, my mistake. Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense. Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
And who are you?
I call myself Augustine Lieber.
Nice to meet you, Augustine Lieber.
Now that we are properly introduced, I must again offer you a drink.
of whatever Stan's having. Yeah, it makes him super talkative, but let's do it.
Sure. Yeah. I'll just have whatever Stan's having.
Of course. And you?
No thanks.
I think you may like it.
Never had a drink in my life. I don't plan on starting now.
I know it's been quite a long journey for you all to come here today. I hope, despite that, you'll find it'll all be worth the effort.
Guess that's up to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. Do show me yours.
Aren't we a bit eager? Manners, Mr. Stamford. Not all of us are caught up yet. Your drink.
Thanks.
Isn't that the same
You
cup
okay?
we have?
Yeah, no, it's nothing.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to cellar, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market.
Huh.
Well, that right there is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill. The earliest known work of a certain noted auteur, allegedly. Should be worth a small fortune.
So I'm told.
Hate to burst your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Not quite.
I never knew what it was from. You told me I had to bring this to you in person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you. All of you.
What if I don't want to sell?
Well, that would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more? I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to in my private reliquary. You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
I really think we need to finish discussing.
All in due course. Ms. Castle.
Well, she's kind of sketch, isn't she?
We were so close. I could feel the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill. Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything. The ritual disrupted. My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
It's a lot of story. I enjoy it.
You just don't get it, do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
Oh, jeez. I was not prepped for that.
No. My sister? Oh, God. I have to do is betray my own sister, and you'll let me go free to fight another day. God damn you! God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice!
We'll go. I feel like I'd be. Yeah. This is
Fail
what
to
I
see
would
what
choose.
truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love. My answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst. I can take it. Ah! What is that? What are you doing?
Oh.
And cut.
How's that?
That was amazing.
Really? It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Because I felt like maybe I oversold it a little?
You gotta play to the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Rad.
How do we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Let me check the gate.
She's so young there.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fancy new crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good, or what?
Yeah. I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
Well,
Linda, you did get the blood gag, didn't you?
I mean, it's really all about how Jaime sells it.
I did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting, not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera, too. And there's no such thing as a wide close-up.
Or an extreme shot.
For real.
Face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
I was gonna say the arm of the chair did look very weird. We'll trust her.
Of course. Chris, you're the director. But, like, part of the job is working with people you trust, and I trust Linda's judgment on the camera stuff, you know?
Let's just shoot both versions and then we can see which way works better in the edit. And it'll be my way. Because I'm the director. Hold still, let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot. Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
Worth it.
You guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to one. We're going again. We are going again. Okay, sound speed.
Linda was like, "Get a room."
Camera speeds.
All right, everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action. Fuck! No!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh, hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff,
Sheriff. Right. Sorry.
how many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Steel Mill. Ever.
I want to kind of go with what the characters would decide too, because I mean, what we've seen of them so far, because obviously, like, what I would choose is just going to be, like, straight through the whole time. But I don't know, maybe what I choose leads to something weird. But I don't know. He seems nice, but also at the same time, he was really,
Sheriff Green, sir,
prominent.
with all due respect, we almost got this thing entirely in the can, and if we don't get our last few shots here in our main location, we're gonna have to scrap the whole thing.
Then you're just gonna have to scrap the whole thing.
All right, then arrest us.
What?
Arrest us for trespassing.
Linda.
Linda, come on. I know I'm just Robert's dad, but I'm still a cop. And you gotta start taking me seriously. Because you really, really cannot be here.
Why do you care so much?
I thought it was abandoned.
Yeah, it's not like we're looting the place.
It's not safe. Just go home.
But we've only got like 3 more little scenes and then we're done.
Well, I don't think you're gonna be doing any more filming today. Not with that.
It might look cool.
What the hell crawled up his ass?
No, he's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right? Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
What camera do you want to work with, Chris? Like, jeez. I got a broken camera. I'm kind of really glad that I decided to film not on the same, because there's proven to be a lot of music in this, so it's easier for editing over the music. Plus, I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna work out.
Now, don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
Just gotta sneak in. Park like way down the road and then walk in, you know? A Curiosity on Main Street. That was really late, sorry. I like that van. Vans are cool.
Ugh, what a complete and utter disaster.
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Ugh, who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate, cosmic, eternal deadline?
Gothic.
Oh my gosh.
I like it. Hey, What are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
Yeah.
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, 'cause I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
Well, that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like, our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
That's the theory.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
Who were the victims?
Just people. Some from the town. Some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we talking?
No one knows for sure.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
I feel
Do
like
you
she'd
know
be
what
excited.
this means?
That we need a new location?
No, dummy. That we already have the best location.
How do you...
Think about it. Our movie shot in a real-life murder mill? You can't buy that kind of publicity, Buster.
Oh.
People are actually going to want to see this thing. We're going to be, like, totally famous.
Okay, sure. We might get some butts in seats, but like, what if they don't like what they see?
Then we just got to make sure these last couple of scenes are going to blow the top of their heads off. Fuck, but not if our fucking camera is fucking broken.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
Castigar, papá. No tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa. What? You want a piece of me too?
That must be Madison's mom. Or, like, this is Madison's dad, or something. I feel like he'd be empathetic.
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
The last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to Lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing, but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
Why would we be nervous? Just be truthful.
Just like $20 would probably cover it.
$20. That ain't pocket change.
That's how much camera repairs cost these days.
Seriously?
We're trying to make this thing good, and good don't come cheap.
You guys really needed to finish the film?
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. Who am I to stand in the way of art?
You won't regret it.
Oh, and I get the garage tonight.
What? Why?
'Cause I need it.
This is where all our editing stuff is.
Well, that's the deal. Take it or leave it.
All right, it's a deal.
Try not to waste it.
Don't worry, we'll put it to good use.
You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine, it's just, what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie, Jaime. Anyone could go. Yeah, anytime! Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have
Do
some rad old junk,
drugstores
too.
fix cameras?
Your call, Chris.
Why not? I certainly
Curiosity
am
shop, duh.
curious regarding said shop. Eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way. Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras!
Especially for the horror movie.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. I gotta look inside.
Too bad. So much for that. We can still head up the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Hello. Hello. We saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please. Come on inside.
But it says closed.
Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you, if I can find it out back. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a
I
look
feel like
around.
I'm watching a movie.
You never know what treasures you might find.
Just watching a movie and
Ourselves
you
at
guys are
home?
coming along with me.
Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Cute bunny.
How has this place become such a mess?
She's singing in the background too? Oh my gosh. I definitely wanted to cosplay as a huntress at one point in my life. That's my goal. Oh, it's so dark. Okay, so we need to find more because I haven't found any.
I don't know
Oh,
what that is, but it looks painful.
yeah, it does. Jeez. I don't even know what hunter that one is from. If it is from one. Sorry to whip around super fast like that. I'm still trying to get used to the sensitivity.
Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
Dear Mr. Olson, this letter will serve to confirm the agreement regarding the sale of Ned's Nutty Ned Knacks. All relevant legal paperwork has been signed, and you should receive payment by month's end. My client also wanted to extend their sympathies to your recent hardships. If there's any lesson to be drawn from this, it's that fire. Theft and casualty are not things that only happen to other people. Hopefully moving on from Cedar Hills will give you some distance from the bereavement. After all, time is a great healer, and perhaps one day you'll find yourself able to adopt another cat. His cat died?
Let's say, hypothetically, she does find a camera for us back there. What's the next move?
We got everything we need to finish this sucker.
Well, except the mill. Sheriff Green's gonna have his eyes glued to the front gates. No way we can get back in again.
I'm sure there are multiple entrances to the mill. I would chat with you, but I'm gonna go this way. I did not realize that was a door handle. The crows. I have a little crow. I found it at work.
Surely
See
there's
it?
something that can help us amongst all this junk.
It is my favorite. It is a button. I definitely don't know all of the killers from Dead by Daylight, and I'm sure they won't use any of like the addition packs, like the Silent Hill and Alien and all of those.
Who would want to watch this creep fest?
What is it? What's happening? If we stare at it for longer, does something happen? Also, my computer is very dirty. Oh, there's something over there. Okay, I'll go this way. I love going through stores like these in real life. We have one that's in our downtown area, and it is just, I love it. It has a bunch of different rooms, and you just kind of like walk through the rooms.
Imagine cuddling up to that at night.
Cute. I would actually buy one of these. Not gonna lie. Okay, I guess we're supposed to go talk to Linda, right?
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm gonna be like so bummed out.
That we didn't get
You're
it
in
on
luck.
film.
A very fine item indeed.
Yes.
Whoa.
May I?
I insist.
That's not haunted at all.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
We're gonna be honest. We're gonna be honest.
$20.
I saw the 20 on there. I don't know.
Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for finding us a camera.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
Did she keep our camera? I mean, I know it's broken, but the deal wasn't a camera for a camera and $20.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock order.
Emergency sock quarter?
Ew. Why is this so dirty? Or dirty? Dark. I meant to say dark.
First movies? Really? Must be a slow news day.
Best Left Buried. The Dark Mythology of the Lost Movie by Joe Blue. There are those films that have been lost over time, which, in their absence, have developed an aura of mystery. These lost movies have fascinated film historians and conspiracy theorists alike, not because they wish to marvel at the performances of the actors or craft of the director, but because they believe through whatever remnants of footage they can cobble together, they may gain a glimpse into the darker reality released only by the camera. So that's basically what Augustine is doing. It seems like that would be my theory of what she's doing. She's gathering this because it happened at the mill and they shot it at the mill. She's gathering all the tapes together to try to bring Frank Stone back. Most associated with the production have distanced themselves from the rumors around Dean's disappearance. The most persistent of what is that in the surviving footage of any scene involving Dean, one never fails to observe a strange rolling fog in the desert background. Perhaps there really was something lurking in the desert, waiting for its moment to come forth and claim the film star for its own twisted machinations? Machinations? I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to say that word. Ooh, fall into the fear trap. Are those important? CU06 white.
Demolition scheduled this year. Whoa. Our movie is gonna be the last record of the mill.
Oh, wow. Cedar Hills Renewal enters new phase. Move fast to secure your place now. Lightbringer Estates has announced the next stage in the transformation of Cedar Hills, with new homes planned on the land around the site of the former Cedar Steel Mill. Oh, it's gonna be like a poltergeist thing. Exploratory visits to the old Cedar Steel site by Lightbringer's expert teams of engineers and architects have already commenced. ahead of demolition scheduled for later this year and construction beginning at early 81. So technically the mill's not abandoned then. It's probably owned by the Lightbringer company, right? Otherwise it wouldn't really make sense that they were gonna start their construction on it, you know? Ooh, what's that? Oh, heck yeah. Waterlogged shoe. 4 names, 4 trials. She tells me not to rush, I think. I didn't read it fast enough. Is there gonna be a missing person on it?
Another missing kid. I hope they're found.
Benny Baker. Oh, that is. Okay, it's the date. I was not used to that, or I am not used to that. So it's April 24th. Sorry, 1980. Garfield, brown hair, brown eyes. He's 4'6". He's short. He's short. I guess he's probably a kid, huh? I was thinking like teenager, and that's why I was like, oh my gosh, he's so short. But yeah, it makes sense that he's a kid. Oh. Heck yeah. This is like a, what's that? Galactica, right? We used to, when I was a kid, we used to have a Dairy Queen in our town that had like an arcade. And I swear, we would, we'd get ice cream and we would just hang out. And, I think I was really young when it happened, so, oh, sorry, did not realize that I could move the mouse away. I was really young when they took it out of the Dairy Queen, or took it out of our town, took the Dairy Queen out of our town. But, yeah, it's just one of those, like, nostalgic memories that I have. Also, oh! These red things are more of a hindrance than they are like a help. Okay. I think we'll finish after this if I die. Oh, I got him. I like that it still goes on in the background. That's interesting. Interesting.
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
Wait, how would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right, yeah. Ring me up.
All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Sorry, let me just get it out of my sock.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
my dad.
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place
Yes.
like a hawk.
Yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Sam was like,
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
it's not a fundraiser, is it?
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
I want to learn more about Frank
I get it.
Stone.
They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
When you spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Isn't she dating Jaime? I mean, she's just being friends. They're just being friendly, you know?
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Is everyone gonna die except for Linda? I guess it's a choose your own adventure game, so we'll see. But
Bad dream?
were you just sitting here and watching me?
How long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes? Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm used to it. Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh. Right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So listen, if Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
I think she can
Why do
afford
you
it.
think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
What are you waiting for?
I mean, she's
Now, this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
I was gonna say Augustine is a horror game antagonist, so she probably wants us to look around.
Okay. Then tell me everything you know about Augustine.
Augustine Lieber, elite collector of obscure cultural artifacts. She pretends to be all business, but plays the long game with her cards close to the vest. She's hard to pin down.
And?
Ever since I arrived, I've kept my eye on things. Observations, behavior, decor. I've been building a profile.
Which is?
Lieber is no ordinary collector. She likes the dark stuff. The really dark stuff. She'll stop at nothing to get it.
Very impressive.
Okay, now it's your turn.
My turn for what?
Told you what I know, and now you go.
I think you pretty much covered it.
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around. Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
True. Who is that?
I love your outfit, by the way.
Huh.
Well, thanks.
Now that was a
It's
curious
Italian.
sound.
Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got it cheap from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a
Before
pants
we
guy,
go
so I got these
that
pants
way.
from his guy's guy,
Gee.
had them tailored just right by the other guy I know, who also got me the blazer, which is like a super limited VIP club edition.
It's like a little treat. Do you
Do you wanna know
ever
a
shut up, Stan?
Sure.
Jeez Louise.
Found the turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell anyone.
Oh, you can be sure of that.
Oh. Oh. This reminds me, I saw the security room of the place that I work at for the first time.
It's like every room in the house.
And it was
Yeah, I'd say this goes a
Huge.
little beyond your typical security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
Okay, let's look at the cameras. So, who sits here? Because wouldn't it make sense to have, like, a security guard sit here? Because right now it looks like it's just her. What is it? Trying to see. Temporal machinery. I don't know what that means either. Alright, well, that was this room. That was this room. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe nothing. Maybe we're not supposed to do anything with it. Trying to look around. Hello. Goodbye.
Ah,
Going
yes.
upstairs.
Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both,
Bonnie.
or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it... How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
I don't like Stan. I think it's very safe to say I don't like Stan. Him and I would not be friends in real life. I don't know, because Stan interjected himself, I'm gonna probe Stan.
And what about you, Stan? Where'd you get your piece of the film?
Well, now, that is a very good question.
Damn.
And an expensive one, too.
What's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
I'm sorry, Maddie. He just annoys me so much. Also, me first. Can't we sprint in this game? Probably not up the stairs. Look at that. That is so pretty. Oh, we can sprint upstairs.
Cool statue. Missing a piece, though.
Oh, yeah. What is it? What's a chainsaw?
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Sensationalist
The face of
trash.
evil.
Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
The true story of Frank Stone, told by the man who stopped him, Sheriff Lloyd Kusich. In fall '63, Kusich was the local sheriff of Cedar Hills, a sleepy Oregon steel town. Just a regular blue-collar Joe doing his darndest to make life a little safer for the folks who put their trust in him. But Cedar Hills was hiding a silent menace, a merciless monster preying on the unsuspecting citizens Kusich had sworn to protect. When the bodies start piling up, the only thing left was for an everyday hero to step up. This is a true account of how Cedar Hills' first and only serial killer was brought to justice, told firsthand by the man who dared look evil in the eye and pull the trigger. Jeez. That fateful night, I had sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice. The Flatfoot was from out of state and the Little Green for my liking. But all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depths of hell itself. And there was Stone, standing on the platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. I am not afraid to admit I was scared. I had only a moment to act before all was lost. So I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike true. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on Cedar Hills, trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers. I don't know what that means. You name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it, said he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me? I don't buy it. Never have. That's because I know firsthand that he acted alone. Saw it with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this. One monster was enough for Cedar Hills. Oh, my neck just popped. Did you hear that?
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls.
Looks like it
looking for
opens with
way
a
out.
key.
Who's Dan? Psh, not in a million years. No way.
Is Maddie crazy? Is she talking to herself? Is she on the phone? Also, I like that. I like, I can't point it out to you, but the pixelated moon right there, because the moon's over here. I like that. I think that's a nice touch.
You sure would get a kick out of this place.
Is she talking to her
And
mom?
you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I've just felt so, like, empty since she died. Like I'm sleepwalking through a nightmare and I just can't seem to wake up.
It never gets easier when you lose someone. But it does become less suffocating.
I hope so, because sometimes I just feel like I'm going crazy. Like she really is out there, guiding me, trying to tell me something. That's why I came here. It felt like that's what she wanted me to do. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
She used to wear this thick eyeshadow and studs on her vest. Actually, I don't remember if there were studs on the vest. Let's be nostalgic. Let's regain our relationship.
Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Thank you.
Hey guys? Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my God, there's someone out there.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe. Right, so do you think we should find Augustine? Give her a heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Oh, was it Sam? No, it's Frank Stone. Duh. Alright, I think that's gonna end this episode. We're on chapter 6, I believe. Wow. I'm really enjoying this. It does definitely feel kind of like I am watching a movie and you guys are just along for the ride. So, but I know we're also still kind of just getting into it. We're only 2.5 hours, 2 hours probably. Hopefully I'm not glitching over there. Anyways, yeah, I'm really excited about this to continue on. Maddie is very touchy. She doesn't like one way or the other. I hope we didn't miss one there. But, yeah, she's very touchy. Oh, you didn't talk about my mom. You did talk about my mom. We're friends again. Oh, you're suspicious with good reason. Just kidding. We're not friends anymore. You know. I do think I'm going to go through these, but maybe next time on the next video. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. If you do enjoy this, please check out my other horror videos, as well as the other horror series that I have played. So, I hope to see you next time, and don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And last but not least, don't forget to blow out your candle.